Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a...
Here comes Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed light.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd is one of my favorites.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Beautiful counter punch. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Failing to score with that right hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love it. I love it.
Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
His reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Misses with the straight left. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, that punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Crawford in trouble. thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Just boxing, be smart.
The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Nice job blocking the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. The hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Happy. I like that round. Good work.
There's the bell for round 4. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He blocks the hook. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that. Time for the 5th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, when you're coming back from that, that's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And shoot. That punch landed. Another scoring shot there. Code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... Did you see that? And this fight is over. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.